Alright, what's up YouTube? This is a video I'm doing on the what is it, 7? Yep, 7 things that I love about my 2017 Scat Pack. But before I get into it, I'm going to send a shout out to Adams Polishes. I bought these ceramic boost. I wiped the car down yesterday with it, and wiped my girl's car down also. She had a 2010 Chevy Cobalt. I didn't do my truck. I haven't watched it. I've been neglecting that, but I need to do it. But I wiped the car down, and you probably can see it rained last night. The water kind of beat it up like that. But it's a must-have if you got a Scat Pack. Definitely invest into the ceramic boost. And also, I'm gonna shout out Steve White Motors in Hickory, North Carolina. They actually hooked me up with the car to make it happen. I was really trying to get this car. Everybody was trying to lowball me on the price, but they actually had a really good price. So shouts out to them. Blacktop Graphics hooked me up with this decal. Lux Concepts. Shouts out to them as well for the rear tail light temp, and Nate for Rebadge Designs custom badge. Billet Technologies hooked me up with that. I don't know if you can see it really good. Yes, you can. Full catch can. I installed that about 3 days ago. And what is it? JLT Performance hooked me up with this custom radiator cover, reservoir cover. It's pretty dope, custom. I guess that about it for right now. So, and I know it's videos about this in particular, about the hood, the corrosion. I don't know if you guys can see it. That corrosion around the edge, it's already starting. So I'm gonna do my research and probably go to the dealership and see what's going on with that. So, all right, let's jump into it. All right, number 1 on the list. The first thing about my 2017 Charger Scat Pack is the sound. And if you already own one of these or heard one of these rumbling down the street, you already know what I'm talking about. Mine in particular, I have a muffler delete on mine. Fire it up so you can hear the sounds. Yeah, that sound is different than any vehicle I've ever owned. You know, before this, I had a 2006 GS300 Lexus, and then of course I had my 01 Navigator. I did a mid muffler delete on this. It rumbled a little bit more, but this right here is probably like the most aggressive vehicle I've ever driven. That, you know, just the way it sounds and performs. So number 1 is the sound. Number 2, the second thing I love about my Charger Scat Pack is probably the amount of power that it puts down, and it kicks out around 485 horsepower, and that's about 475 pound-feet of torque to the rear tires, and that's actually pretty damn good. As far as like how much money you spend for any other vehicle, like power, you're gonna spend a stupid amount of money for it. But this is actually pretty affordable. Yeah, this graphics down. Outside of it looking aggressive, it actually puts in the power. Alright. Third thing that I love about my Scat Pack is probably the color options. Pretty much any color combination. I'll just give a big shout out to Dodge. because Dodge actually put out a pretty good selection of colors, and they're pretty unique compared to other car companies, and especially in this Charger and the Challenger. The colors, no matter what the color is, it actually looks good with it. You got gold mango, you got red lime red, Toro red, you got that lime color, can't remember the exact name for it. You got this destroyer gray, you got the black, white knuckle. I know I'm missing some. I think it's like a burgundy color. I'm not sure the exact name of it, but you get what I'm saying. So I actually got a black Scat pack from Scat Motors, and the sales manager at the last minute threw out like, hey, we got one destroyer gray on the lot, on the shipment truck coming in. Do you want that one? And I was like, yeah, you know what I mean. I didn't know he had that color, so I ended up getting this, and it's pretty unique because I really haven't seen anyone driving around with this color. So third thing is definitely the color selections from Dodge. Fourth thing that I love about my 2017 Charger Scat Pack is probably the lighting throughout the car. Eventually I'll upgrade to that Diode Dynamics lighting package. I'll do that in the future, but like I said, compared to every vehicle I've ever owned, this car has like lighting in the cup holders. Excuse all the trash in that. Lighting in the cup holders. It's got lighting down by the feet. It's got the lighting shining down on the ground when you open the door. Of course, you got your interior lighting here. You got lighting inside the glove box. You got lighting inside the trunk. So even though it's not LEDs, you know what I mean, it's not that bright light, but at the same time it's still lights around. I mean, it may sound petty, you know, it's a small light, but the fact is they put lights all over this thing, man, and it just gives it another feel, you know what I mean. But anyway, that's the fourth thing that I love about my Scat Pack. Alright, the fifth thing that I love about my Scat Pack is the Uconnect. And if you've seen my previous video about the 7 things I dislike about my Charger Scat Pack, you probably noticed that I said something about the Uconnect. It's a love-hate relationship, so this is the thing. I know I'm pretty sure that I need to update this thing. I need to go ahead and take it to the Dodge dealership and get it updated, because what I typically do, I like Bluetooth, but when it's on Bluetooth, the interface of it is different. But if I actually hook this up to the phone, it gives it a different interface where I can actually select like my GPS, things like that, text messages, you know, all of that. If you already have a Scat Pack, you already know what I'm talking about. But when I hook it up, like that interface, I can talk my text out and talk out directions. This thing automatically knows if I put on the GPS to go to a location and then I'm about to head home, I don't have to put home back in the GPS. It automatically does it. It's pretty dope, man. Like I said, I'm coming from a 06 Lexus to you know what I mean? I got my 2001 Navigator, so I'm going from that. Now this thing, my truck, the GPS for my truck actually takes CDs. It's crazy. I'll show you that in another video, but yeah, it's also for me to go from that to this right here is like super dope. So yeah, that's definitely my fifth thing that I love about my Scat Pack is the Uconnect. Alright, excuse the wind, it's a little windy this morning, but the sixth thing that I love about my Scat Pack is the brakes. And this thing, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to say about this thing. It's pretty much like this thing will stop on a dime, and it's super sensitive. I was down in Mexico, and I was doing over 100 miles per hour, and then I slowed down, and it slowed down like no effort. It took no effort at all to slow this thing down. This is a boat, you know what I mean? A lot of people give me a hard time about it weighing so much. I think it's like right around 4,400 pounds. So people will give me a hard time about how much the car weighs. Just call it a slow boat, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's the sixth thing that I love is definitely the brakes. It's like it's right. Finally, number 7. I don't have the leather package, the Alcantara leather seat package and all that, but I just got the cloth seats. But I will tell you, these seats are super comfortable. All right, and mind you, I'm 6'1", right at like between 275 and 280 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And when I sit in these seats hug me. This part right here, like I compare them to, I don't know, I just call them racing seats, because the only time I see seats that like stick out around the side that hug you around your rib cage, I compare those to racing seats because they hug you in. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not a small guy, so me jumping in here and I feel super comfortable. I took long trips. I think the farthest trip I've taken was to my hometown in North Carolina, out on the Outer Banks, in Edenton, North Carolina, and it took me right at like 11 and a half hours to get there, and I was comfortable the whole trip. So, all right, I guess that's it. So I guess I gotta show y'all this too before y'all go. Before I let you go, let me show you this as well. I may have done it already. I put a sub in here. I had turned it to the side. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this, but this is a 15-inch kicker pump 15. Ordered from Amazon. The delivery guy, the UPS man, dropped it on the ground. I wasn't here to see it, but I don't know if you can hear this. He dropped it. He did something to the vocal cords. The vocal cords are all jacked up, but when I turn it up, it still booms a little bit. But I wasn't trying to win the bass competition anyway. And I also ordered this amp, this 2000 watt amp from Amazon. It's not the best either, but I just needed a little boom in it, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bass in it. You know, of course, the package I got for the car didn't have the beats audio or anything, but Amazon gave me my money back, and shouts out to Amazon. I really appreciate that. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. If this is your first time coming to the page or to the channel, I'm sorry, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, thumbs down, do what you do. Either way, I'm gonna still keep going forward. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna stop my show. But I'm gonna take another road trip soon. Hopefully, I can get some more video, and I'll put them up soon. And let's see. I'm gonna say a big shout out to Brew Motorsports, Motor Productions. I'm sorry, out in Cali. That's my boy. Tall Guy Reviews in Minnesota. SRT Mush down in Nashville. The Demon Scat Pack. I'm not sure where you live at, but pretty much everybody, man. Boys Toys. That's what he goes by on his channel. He got the B5 Charger Scat Pack. Trying to think who else, man. There's a lot of guys. Of course, RP Productions and the Black Scat Pack down in Alabama. My boy D Frank. Shouts out to him as well. Basically, everybody I just named, and it's a few more. I'm sorry if I can't think of your names. It's just a lot of you guys that I followed that had either the Challenger Scat Pack, Charger Scat Pack, you had Hellcats, whatever. I followed your channels, I watched it, and that was well over a year ago, and I was like just trying to do what I had to do in life, man, to get my stuff in order. And I'll shout out Tall Guy Reviews again, because he keeps it all the way 100 on his channel. And everything he said, every time he said something, I nod my head. I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like he was talking about take control of your life. If you're not comfortable where you are, you're not happy, do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like your credit, if your credit isn't good, that's in your control. Do something about it. You know what I mean? And I thought I was handling business, but you know, sometimes the adults need to listen. You know what I mean? So you just got to get a hold on your life. I haven't been doing nothing crazy anyway. It's just, you know, a few things I had to get a grip on. But that's just for anything you do, whether it's trying to get healthy, get your financial life straight, anything. Just do what you got to do to get it together. Because like I said, it's in your control. That's all I got, man. This your boy Sharker 252, and I'm out.